y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Safe Here Podcast. Our goal is to curate and have safe spaces for us to have needed and necessary conversations. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Yeah, all right.
Chilling.
Trying to figure why you're yelling.
I just want everybody to hear me. I'm interjecting.
You are. It's beautiful.
So if y'all want to know who's on the mic, let me just go ahead and start introducing everybody. Ma'am, your name?
I go by Shaq.
Okay. Next.
I go by DeVoe.
DeVoe.
I go by Intricate.
And y'all know my name is Destiny. We also have in the back Marquise. And we're going to kick things off with some current events, y'all. It was just Juneteenth. What y'all do? Y'all celebrated? Y'all?
I was in Jamaica.
Okay, I remember he was vacationing.
Okay.
Treat yourself. I was on
I
stage.
stand by it.
I was at the Millennium Market.
Okay. I wanted to go to that.
I did too.
It was really nice out there.
After it
turn out?
raining.
Yeah, it was a
That's
great turnout. It rained a little bit
Right.
at the beginning, but like the rest of the day was perfect.
I was in bed.
I was in bed.
And then I went to study, and that was it. I was sick, so didn't really enjoy my weekend that much. I did get a lot of sleep though. One thing about it, I got me some
She
sleep.
gonna sleep.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about the current events surrounding Juneteenth? Do y'all feel like it's becoming more recognized, or is getting the proper recognition it deserves?
Well, when it comes to like Black holidays and proper recognition, it's touch and go because it's like they recognize it, but for what reason? It's like they capitalize off of it seems more. So it's like I guess it's really up to us to like keep the essence of it the way it's supposed to be celebrated. I guess the spirit of it.
But I think the question is, do you really know the real meaning behind it? Because who taught us?
Right.
A lot of things that we're taught in school about Black holidays, or even from our families, they want us to know about it.
I didn't learn about Juneteenth in school.
I didn't know about Juneteenth until recently, honestly. Like maybe last year and a half or two.
I learned about it in high school as far as the date Juneteenth. As it signifies, but as far as celebrating it, no, that's fairly new. I'd say maybe once. A little bit before Trump got in office. That's when all the people came out.
The first time I even seen Juneteenth, my pupils, they have these paintings. They have like a series of paintings, and in these paintings, it's like different like aspects of the celebration that they would have. It would like be people with like umbrellas, like Black people out just having a good time. That was like the first time I even seen something like that, because it was like a small writing on the bottom of the painting that said Juneteenth, But other than that, like, I didn't really learn about it until like later on. Yeah, and I didn't even know.
So since we're saying we didn't learn about it, what is Juneteenth?
It was the day that the slaves officially knew that they were free.
There we go.
Officially knew that they were free. Like,
Well, you got.
I would say where
Right.
wasn't it
In
in
the
Texas?
South, right?
Okay, just in the South period.
when they got word that
They got word in
outlawed.
Texas.
That's all.
Okay, well, at least we know what Juneteenth is. A lot of people still don't know. They just feel like they're getting a day off.
Not even that.
Yes.
Because
Some people didn't.
Yeah,
right?
because some businesses, for it to be a national holiday, so say that they made, some businesses are not recognizing it. People aren't getting paid for it to work, and some people are not getting it off at all. So, is it really a holiday? Like, how did it?
No, we didn't get holiday pay. We didn't get all. They didn't even have a sign. They even, how
Didn't give y'all
nothing.
Congratulations.
Okay, hold on. This is
What
the
was the
question,
reason?
y'all. This is the question. How would you feel if your coworker came up to you and was just like, "Oh, happy Juneteenth"?
Who's the who's the coworker?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. There's a big difference.
It definitely do.
Okay, so who cares?
Okay, I put it like this. If you like me, happy Juneteenth. You on the other side of the coin, don't say nothing to me.
Nothing.
You don't know the struggle. You don't know anything.
I promise y'all, in the group chat at my job, one of the coworkers put in Happy Juneteenth, and I was like,
I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know. They didn't even say nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna just let this slide.
What side of the sun was she from?
Not ours.
Okay.
There we go.
I was like,
what side of the
and I had my day off, so I was like, all right, let me just
I'm enjoying my day. You know.
For sure.
So then, okay, we know, I guess what was really popular was when Walmart decided they were going to put out their Juneteenth ice cream.
Oh God, the great value.
And the black people came out.
Which I have felt better if it was, like, what would make that better?
What would make that better if they would have promoted the black lady's ice cream instead of taking it and selling her own?
True, true.
Rise her own.
Which we're speaking of Creamalicious, which is the black-owned brand that's available in Walmart, which have the red velvet ice cream that Walmart just kind of plagiarized, I guess. Would it have been better if they said that the proceeds were going to...
No. That's right.
She could take those proceeds and give it to who she wants to, or she can profit off it like she should be, instead of y'all trying to jib the black woman like y'all was doing.
Just like Bath and Body Works came out with a line around Juneteenth, a whole bunch of African prints.
It wasn't a line. It was just a print. It was just a print. It wasn't a It was the same thing. All they did was put the print, the African print on there. I feel insulted.
Print on there and stuff on there. And just
they couldn't even y'all own candle. Because what if they made a fried chicken candle? Then y'all would have been upset.
Oh no, hell yeah! I burned that bitch down. I barely shot that down as it is.
Had the house smell like Sunday dinner.
What was it going to say? Popeyes or KFC? Like, we got to talk about that.
The new KFC chicken sandwich, like, or is it Popeyes? Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Popeyes. They got that buffalo one now.
Get the Rosa Parks discount. Everything in the back of the store is 50% off.
The back of the store. What's wrong with us now? We don't take shit serious.
But I mean, it's just like, it's very like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the summation of like anything like around black liberation, like in America. It's very token, you know. It's just show. It's just show. They'll recognize it, but as far as like putting into practice and integrating it into the society, like that's beyond them.
They just recognize they get money out of it. That's pretty much it.
Right.
They don't really care about the culture, don't care about the meaning, don't care about any of that. It's just a dollar sign to them.
It's GDP.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's GDP.
Alright. Well, speaking of the culture, there's going to be a new versus battle. Well, by the time this comes out, it's going to be already over. But,
Your face.
That's just how it is.
Your face.
That's just how I love. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what the culture part was, but it's okay. Go ahead.
The culture, because the versus, that was part of our culture.
We did start it, but then they made such a big production out of it, and it like
You want to
It
know
lost
why?
its essence.
Because they sold it.
Yeah, they sold
And
it
then,
to the people.
you know, the other side
So who
wanted to
they
make money.
sold?
The other
Not
side.
Triller, I think.
the different side of the sun.
Yeah.
He said, what's it called?
Triller, I think.
Triller? Oh my God.
Okay.
It's not even a popping, you know what I'm saying? Not even TikTok.
It would have been alright if it was TikTok.
No, I mean.
Or sell it to Instagram.
Definitely that.
That would have been.
Started on Instagram.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, I'm selling it to Mark. Facebook,
True.
that's selling it to Facebook.
I mean, no, they did what. It's no different from what Hov did.
Yeah,
You built this business up, you built the brand up, and you sell it off.
Right, you right.
You
I
made
mean,
your money
same thing
off.
with the guy at BET selling Viacom.
But yeah, it's just like, why do we keep doing that? Like, I don't understand. Like,
That's very true.
One
Because
thing.
you see a dollar sign.
Yeah.
You gonna give me $1 billion for this company? Oh, I'm a billionaire now. Okay, go ahead.
And I don't got to work no more.
Exactly.
I don't have the headache.
1 billionaire. You know what I mean? Compared to
How many?
the effect. You know what I mean?
The jobs, the money
jobs.
and wealth that you're bringing into the community with so many people that you're bringing into that culture and creating for that, and opportunities that you can be given. Yeah, it does.
And what could be passed down in your family.
But that also ain't their business to try to save every black person either.
No, it's not their business. But one thing about the other side, they like to they pass their
They
wealth
keep stuff
down.
in
They
their
keep it
family.
into the family.
Well,
And
hold on.
that's-
we say the other side, but the other side don't even do it that well either. If you want
I'm not saying it ain't that well, but they
you
damn
talking about
sure.
other cultures like Jews and stuff like that. Yeah, people
You're
like
right.
other races
You're right.
and stuff like that. Yeah, they family
Oriented, yes.
The people that are buying these things.
You might as well say non-Americans.
Yes.
The people that are buying these things.
Yeah,
Non-Americans, every other
Definitely true.
culture, they look after their own. Americans,
They
you may
will-
get it out the mud like I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's all day, but that's. I mean, if you really want to go deep down into that systematic, that's how we were taught the kind of be
Mm-hmm.
from slavery, from anything, from Jim Crow era.
Yeah, you gotta work for this.
We have a certain knowing when it comes to camaraderie. Like when it comes to communion, like we just have a certain knowing amongst each other, like how we joke, how we talk. But like when it comes to the people that we're selling our, these things to, they have a certain knowing when it comes to generational wealth and stability. So it's like they understand. I may not fuck with you, but
We gonna get this bread.
I'm
we
gonna-
gonna
But
get
the
this
money, yeah, the money.
We gonna get this
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? And maybe down the line I'll try to sue you and like get some bread. Like,
yeah, if you just sign stuff, yeah, we're gonna handle that.
but it's like if it's like I don't like you, you don't like me, but then a black person come into the room, we're automatically teammates.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's just a knowing. They just know.
It's not just necessarily a knowing, I would say, but the psychology behind it is that we are attracted to the same that we are.
Mm-hmm.
So a white male is more likely to be in camaraderie with a white male than he is with a black male or black female.
That's true.
But even in the same sense, a white male is more likely to be in camaraderie with a black male than he is a black female.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that.
So it boils down.
I don't know.
No, it
No,
boils
it definitely
down.
is.
Yes, because at that point y'all share the fact that y'all are male.
That may be
Unless
true,
you
but
try
you
to
would.
fuck 'em.
But see, difference is though,
And
they
that's all-
trust black women more than they trust black men.
I don't think it's that they trust black women. They want to use black women.
And
Because
then
black women have been the backbone for literally everything.
I can agree to that.
and then when it gets to the point where the black woman is on top, that's where
They wanna
their
undermine the
male,
mean.
their male genes come out where they don't.
Male
it's,
genes.
yeah, the male genes come out where it's like I'm not. It's in the brain. It's like, oh no, you're a woman, so I'm gonna do what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like I see it all day, every day at work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person of authority, and I'm telling you what to do. Oh, now I'm all kind of bitches and hoes now. So now when I fuck your ass up, now you gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem.
That's systemic. That's what's been taught. That's been taught from what has always been positioned from people in power. So the people in power who have been, unfortunately, guess what? White males most of the time. When it comes to this country.
Yes.
So with that, what you think they doing? They passing along that knowledge and what they have built this country on generations. So when people be like, oh, racism and all this and it died down, it's gotten better. Okay, cool. On the surface, it's gotten better. You are completely right. But also, what you gotta understand is those people in power didn't just die off. That money ain't gone.
Right.
Those motherfuckers, they got kids, and their kids got kids, and their kids have got kids. And what you think just happened to that mindset? That mindset
It's
didn't
taught.
die. That's why it still exists.
It's taught.
Talking to them kids like,
Yeah.
this desegregation shit is cool.
Exactly.
But
I mean, let's think about it. The whole thing of how drugs even got into the fucking country in the first place. It wasn't a black person that brought that shit
Bruh.
out. Niggas can't afford that shit.
watching
We
Snowfall.
didn't know how to fuck to make it. They taught us.
How you think the project
We just made it better.
The project was put out there to make it seem like we're trying to help low-income families, but no, we're trying to keep y'all in an animalistic mindset. Damn, they're like jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's your step right before jail, because that's where they see your ass going anyways.
Very true.
Because slavery was never abolished.
They just changed the outlook.
And what you think they do to the people in jail?
What they do?
Slavery. Make them motherfuckers work for a dime.
Work for pennies, yeah. They was working for pennies.
You be lucky just to get that. Now, granted,
You in debt because you in jail. For real. They charge you for being in jail.
Is my debt to something that already be being in?
You get that bill when you get out?
Right.
You ain't got no job.
You definitely get a bill when you get out of jail.
For real?
Yes, they charge you. You are charged $2 a day.
But I ain't made but 5 cents? Oh, y'all fucked up.
$2 a day. I'm in there for 20 years. Shit.
Hey, what the
Might as
fuck?
well just stay in.
Let me go knock out.
Hey,
Hey man, let me go knock out the CO real quick.
Right.
I'm not getting out, man.
Cause I put a king bed in my shit. Like,
might as well go to federal. At least you got better amenities.
Do they?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Oh, a whole lot.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't know, Joe.
The amenities are
It's
a
a
lot
whole.
better.
It's a whole lot better.
Prison period actually is kind of a lot better than you would county jail.
We're not advising that y'all try to get there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not what
Yes,
I'm saying.
that's not-
Not
don't
what
go
I'm
to
saying.
jail.
no, please.
No, what I'm saying.
Please don't go to
You
jail.
don't.
But if you do go,
like it there.
make sure it's a federal crime. Better amenities.
No, don't do that either. Okay, because that's a felony. That's a felony.
Make sure you go in the feds, bro.
Not condoning.
These are not the thoughts of the Safe Here podcast.
Oh my god.
Not condoning.
One day you gonna eat right in feds though.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
You ain't gotta worry about, the lights going out, things happening. You ain't gotta worry about all that.
Golly.
The cameras always work.
Yeah. The guards look out for you.
Do they?
Fed.
In the feds.
But going back to what you said earlier.
Moving along.
Going back to what you said earlier though about it's not their job to save black people. No, it's not. You know, it's not no one person's job. That's the thing. But it's like if you're in a position in a certain way, you have to be able to see beyond you at this point. If you can't see beyond what you have going on, it's just perpetuating.
Yeah, but it's that sense of community that we don't have. And that's the thing. But that's something that's been taught and been eaten and bred into us for us not to have. So that's why when we look amongst each other, it's competition. It's not a sense of camaraderie there. It's always competition. I want to be better than you. If I see you doing better than me, I'm taking that from you because I want that.
Yeah.
And then from the standpoint of the other person that does have it, no, I'm not helping you because I don't know what you may do in order to get this. Instead of lending that helping hand to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna give you this opportunity because guess what, nobody may be not giving me this opportunity, so I want to do that for you. But they're gonna keep us in that mindset until we ourselves have to break out of that cycle.
It ain't gonna happen no time soon.
It's happening.
No, it's happening.
It's happening.
That's one thing I can say.
It's not something we're going to see in our lifetime.
Yeah, but that's what we always say. Our grandparents said it.
fully.
No,
Our parents said it.
What I'm saying is our generation is starting that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I appreciate, I see it. We are, teaching our kids, certain aspects of life. We actually talking about things that we weren't taught when we were younger. Stuff that we had to figure out growing up. So now we're breaking that stigma of, okay, we're going to teach our kids love. We're going to teach them how to finance because that's not taught in schools because we had to struggle. We had to get in debt. But now when we learn this stuff now, we're passing that on to our kids. And that's one thing I can say with our generation, we learned from what did not happen to us.
Straight like that.
Y'all saw how loud she was talking? Indeed, because she was
Dondo Marco.
Y'all do that.
But I guess we can move on now to a lighter note because that definitely got deep. But that was a great conversation. I think everybody pretty much enjoyed that and got some things off that we needed to get off.
It started with the verses. We never got to
That's where I want to get to because I really want to talk about that verses. So,
Okay. Okay, so the verses that's coming up.
Wait. Pick your sides. Everybody pick your sides.
Well, we got to tell them which one coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's there's another one?
Well, it's
Prelude.
It's the prelude, basically. They got like a
like
team.
a boxing match.
They got a team, and then they got the singles.
Yeah. We talking about the big boy match.
Okay.
Then we'll get that.
Oh, then, all right, cool. So
Mario or Marion? Who you got? Jack?
Mario.
Okay, I rock with you.
Mario.
I rock with you. I feel like I'm not finna fuck with you. Go ahead and say it.
I mean, that's not normal.
No Mario.
It worked out perfectly. I know what side not to sit on.
Listen, Omarion got a whole panorama named after him. Come on.
Okay, we get that, but with his face. Mario, you gotta understand, it's not just what they're singing personally, but also what they made.
Oh, true.
Mario got a lot of hits out there too. That he's not singing.
Mario, I mean.
But would we really? Listen, the only person that did that was Kanye, wasn't it? Not Kanye. Who was it?
DJ Khaled.
That was playing everything except what they was saying.
Well, they say I wrote it, so it's mine. They get royalties off of it.
Who was it that did that? It wasn't Kanye. It was
Well, no, because they was doing it.
Soulja Boy.
Oh,
Soulja
wow.
Boy did it.
Oh wow.
He played the same song over and over again. He only had like 2 songs.
Play like remixes, the remix. Like,
Yeah, you kept playing. She make it clap.
I don't understand why he went against Bow Wow in the first place. Bow Wow
Yeah.
has way too many hits,
He do.
features and everything like that.
Like, come on, man. Bow Wow is timeless. Bow Wow is timeless. See, we all know this. Well, it's like Bow Wow versus Crank That. Like, so
I know he laughed in his sleep. Like, what is this?
I mean, look, man, he thought he had a chance, man. I can't blame
I don't know how.
He is the most confident nigga I know.
He is.
Hey,
Hey,
if you don't believe in yourself, why would
You're
somebody
right,
else
and
would?
he's
Right.
famous, so.
Hey.
and he changed the face of rap business. Like,
Nah,
he's the reason why rap is on the internet. Like, you cannot take
ringtones and all that shit.
cannot take that
You
away
can't
from
take away his
Soulja Boy.
mind warrior struggle. He was giving everybody viruses.
Right.
I'm about to say,
The
man,
false
so many of those.
If you ain't hit the Bill Clinton, if you ain't get the Bill Clinton on there, you know, y'all ain't get the Bill Clinton.
Nah, I
You know,
didn't get that
my
one.
fellow Americans. Every time you try to type in your shit.
But yeah, y'all got me fucked up. Mario winning that. I'm sorry.
But Icebox though, bruh. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Touch was a whole era.
Let Me Love You.
You right, but like Touch.
My I Can Hear Your Heart.
Ah.
But them jams, man. Come on, Mario got hits, bro.
You do.
Not even that. If you bring it back when he first came out, was it Just a Friend? I think it was.
Just a friend.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
How did I forget all about that?
Man, he's a song.
Now that is, yeah.
Mario got it. Mario.
I might want to watch that one just because.
Oh yeah,
Just for the
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll hear about it.
Excuse me.
I'm not
Just
gonna
for
watch
the
it either.
nostalgia. I mean, you got your phone. I don't have it. It's on your
I'm not
phone.
gonna watch it.
Now that you threw that in
Go right
there,
back into supporting black businesses.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a black business no more.
I'll help you out.
When it was, I watched it.
Amaya, that don't get paid somehow?
No, they do.
No, they got paid.
So you ain't gonna help them get a little pay?
They not me not watching this not gonna stop them from not getting paid.
they already get paid.
I don't know, 1 point something million people gonna be watching that stuff. My 1%, not even one. It's like
You could.
0.000.
What if they need these? They just need 3 more people to get a bonus. And
They already done got money. They got more than I got. What I need to give them more for? I know that's what I'm talking about. I know that's what we're talking about. But let's be honest here. They can give me something first before I give them more
Why
than
don't
what they
I
got.
give you that? Why would you give me that bonus?
Right.
I helped you get it. You give it to me.
Exactly. They ain't gonna think about me. Crab in the barrel.
This music for you? girl?
Crab in the barrel.
We supposed to be changing this.
What about me?
You know what?
But what about me?
You got all that money.
It's that all that
I
money.
support them all through the years, man. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
This one night, they be alright.
I'm broke. I can't eat.
Okay. Okay, so if you gonna support your favorite artist, y'all, I got a question.
Okay.
So your best friend buys front row tickets to see your all-time favorite artist in concert. You also get meet and greet tickets, so you behind the scenes meet and greet. You kicking it with your favorite artist and your best friend, right? However, the concert is on the same day as your significant other's birthday. Now your significant other wants to go see their favorite artist, and they only want to go with you, and you hate this artist. What y'all doing?
That's a lot.
I'm gonna
so
support
many reasons against.
I'm gonna support my significant other at that point because it's his birthday. Like if it wasn't his birthday, that would have been like maybe a little different.
But
It's
you hate
his-
the artist.
Okay, so what? That's what he wants to do for his birthday. That's his special time. And the fact that he's already, being vulnerable that I want to spend this day with you, babe. Why would I fuck that up?
You know what?
But you know I don't like this. I don't bang
But
with this artist.
you-
It's not about
You not liking the
It's not
artist
about you, though.
will make me not want to go with you.
Yeah.
Because I already know you don't want to be there.
You're exactly.
Right. Exactly. No.
Exactly.
I'm not there to listen to us. I'm there to spend time with my
We can spend time before and
You're absolutely correct. But he already made that known that he wanted to go with me. So
maybe it was
guess
a
what?
test.
And I passed.
No,
And I passed.
I'm rocking a little bit with her on that because it's the one day out the year that this person is requesting of anything. Because vice versa, if you want to do something, you know your significant other may not want to do it, but they probably would do it this one time for you. Now, any other day, fuck that. No, you can't. But it's the birthday. When you add the birthday factor in there, that's something different.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the birthday. It's not even that. No, why? Because if I don't like the artist, I'll send you one of your girlfriends.
No, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Since you specifically asked me to go, then I will go.
Yeah.
But I don't.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
it being your birthday, nah. I'll send your girlfriend. I'll pay for both of y'all to go. Just go.
It's your birthday.
It is a tough one.
It's not that tough. What's tough about it? What is
If
tough?
I hate the artist, you're saying not that you dislike, you hate this artist. I'm not going. I'm not going. If I hate this artist, I'm not going.
Maybe because I listen to other stuff too. I don't know.
But if I hate the artist, I'm not going.
Hate is a strong
word. That's the word in
and
this.
That's fine. I mean, there's a lot of artists that I hate too, but it's like I'm not there for them. As long as I see my person is enjoying their time with me, we good.
Hey, but if they're
I'm getting dick at the end of this. Like, what you mean?
All right.
I'm
You know her goal. I know her goal at the end of this. Okay. All right. So we know
She think about the birthday.
Yeah. She's like, hey, I'm focused.
The mission.
I can't argue with that.
It's the mission.
I can't argue with that.
Okay, so you're saying that if you don't go, you're not going to get dick?
I might not because he's gonna be mad.
Why would he?
Oh, listen.
Why would he be mad?
Listen. Okay, you stated the question was the only person he wants to go with is me.
Okay.
So why would I not give that to him?
Because you don't want to go.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean, it's just that simple. It's boundaries. If you don't want to go, you don't have to.
But you put in that's his birthday. That's his special day.
Okay.
Because when I ask you for something on my birthday, motherfucker, I better get it.
And that's also a problem, is it not?
No. No, it's not. That one day out of the year. Any other time you tell me no.
It's only a problem because you're asking me to do something.
And you're making it like it's a demand.
That's
you know I hate. Like, why would you request?
I just don't.
You're asking first of all, you're asking your partner to do something that they don't necessarily want to do, and then you're also going to be upset with them if they decide for themselves that they don't want to deny their boundaries. That's not fair to your partner.
Because it's
that's
your
very
birthday.
unhealthy.
So it's because it's your birthday.
I guess I'm
we have no
unhealthy
boundaries.
I mean, valid, but we're here to have safe conversation.
And this is a safe conversation.
Right. So
I don't care.
That's facts.
I mean,
but no, it's
sometimes
honest.
it's a relationship. Sometimes, don't tell me there's not a time where you're not gonna have to sacrifice something.
you don't have to sacrifice. You can choose to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's also you should respect your partner's choices at the end of the day.
And I respect his choice to want to be with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the factor that I'm bringing in.
I'm not saying that, but on the other side,
Me hating an artist is not gonna trump me wanting to spend time with my person.
But on the other side, what I'm saying, if your partner says, I don't want to go, I understand it's your birthday, I don't want to go, it's not fair to get upset with them for a choice for their boundaries.
But you can't tell me how to feel.
I understand that. You can be upset. Maybe I'm upset that I'm not getting to spend time with you. But then to retaliate towards your partner, and I don't think
that's not retaliate. That is my emotion to have when I specifically ask for
you ain't hit it like she toxic.
Clearly, and she's not going to do it.
I did admit that. I have a little bit of toxicity. It's okay. Shut up.
She said
toxic. No, you got toxic.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's my emotion. Like if I know out of the whole year that I do and not saying it's not vice versa, but this one special time for me, this is my birthday. I'm making another year in life, and I specifically request to spend time with my person, no matter where it's at. Why can I not be granted that?
It's a tough one, man. There's no really right or wrong in that type of situation.
I'm not saying it's a wrong thing. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go.
She has a point when it's a point when it comes to like respecting somebody's boundaries. If you already know I don't want to go, I should have the choice to be able to choose not to where to go. But with that also as well, if this person is asking that of you, they have a right to feel. They should be valid in their feelings.
It's valid.
It is though. It is problematic if it's something like you're forcing me to do. You obviously know I don't want to do this.
Because at this point, it should be it's an open invitation. It's like, I know you don't like this kind of thing, but I'm asking. It's okay if you don't, though. Yeah. That's more respectful towards your partner than it is to be. But hold on, let me finish because you've been talking a lot.
So that's my do talk a lot. Go ahead.
So it's more respectful towards your partner to be like, okay, this is what I'm asking of you, but in the same time, I'm still gonna respect you. And if you don't, okay, I can choose to be upset, but am I going to sulk in that? Am I going to ruin my own birthday because you don't want to go?
Yes, y'all do.
Right, and I'm seriously, I've had to learn this because it's been times, I'm sitting here sad on my fucking birthday when I could make a choice to make myself happy and do something else. Because at the end of the day, every other day my partner's there. Every other day my partner is doing things for me. Why do I have to focus on this one day to make a big issue with my partner? If they're with you every other day.
That is growth that I ain't there yet.
I mean, obviously, but it's just, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, and that's cool.
What's y'all input on that, Leroy?
I'm just saying.
I agree with both, and I know that's kind of weird because I asked you to spend my birthday with me. Okay, cool. But then again, I don't like this person.
However,
so you're forcing me to endure something I don't like.
That is the only thing about
it. And that's the only thing I don't like.
It's just like, of all the artists, you chose.
Right, and of all the things we can do on your birthday.
You want to choose something that only you enjoy, but you just want me to be there.
Because if you want to spend time with me, does it matter if we're going to see your favorite artist? Can we not go see my favorite artist as well?
It's your birthday.
Can we not?
But if you want to spend time with me.
Can we not converge later and have different plans?
Literally. Can we see the day before? You know what I'm saying? Or before.
Or can we go out before the concert and meet up after the concert?
Because when I look at it, I'll be honest with you. If I don't like something, you're going to know.
That's cool to compromise, but that's not what was asked.
That is a point.
Okay.
What more that?
Okay.
What do you do?
What do you do?
That was what was asked.
What would you do? We're going to compromise.
We compromise.
But for me, I'm just going to go with my partner. That one time to sacrifice, okay, I might hate this artist, but me and seeing my person enjoying their space, they're enjoying their time, that's more than enough for me.
But what happens if your partner sees you not enjoying yourself?
But it's not saying that I'm not going to. Who says that I'm not going to? Just because I hate the artist, don't mean I'm not going to enjoy myself at the spot.
But if we're being realistic,
at a concert, how many artists are there that's playing besides that one person? That's very true. But I've always seen multiple people playing. There's always other performances before that. So that's not going to say that I'm not going to enjoy that.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy the first 3 acts, and then when that final act comes, you're sitting there
which is the longest.
The longest.
I said I'm sitting there like that.
Soulja Boy, for the next hour and a half.
I love people watching. So I could watch people doing dumb shit inside the stands, and I would get off on that.
Okay, you're making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, which is fair.
I get that.
You can do that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Which I think that's okay if that's what that person wants to do. I don't feel like it's okay to force them to.
But nothing is saying that they're forcing.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying I think it's okay. Like I'm saying, I'm partially agreeing with you. If that's what you want to do, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay. On the other hand, what I'm saying is, in the other shoe, if your partner does say, I don't want to go, I don't think it's fair to then retaliate and be any kind of way towards it.
And here's another thing though. It's like you want you put me in a spot because it's like my favorite artist. My best friend that got me tickets to my favorite artist.
And a meet and greet.
So I can talk to this person. I can what's up, I just had a fire ass concert.
So
but then
that's
you
where
I forgot about that.
The compromise part come in. Okay. Obviously, I love this artist. I hate the artist that you're going to see. Okay, so like you said, let's reconvene. Let's either hang out beforehand. We can hang out after the concert, before the concert. We can hang out the next day.
We can FaceTime at the concert, baby.
Right. It's like, look.
No, we don't do that. No, we ain't doing that.
We doing we 2 for 1.
No, because then I can hear that music. It's gonna ruin the music I'm listening to. Then she might say something, and then I missed it.
I'm definitely trying to see the concert fit. You feel me? Concert birthday fit. I'm trying to see that. But it's just kind of like, bro, like love would doesn't make you do something that you hate. Like just because it's something that you want to do that's selfish. Like I just feel like even if it's my birthday, I'm still gonna consider my partner and be like, well, you don't even bang with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, I'm gonna make you choose between your favorite artist? No, bro. It's just that's asking for problems.
No, in reality, normally I don't think that would happen because you should know your partner.
You know, hypothetical, but it's, you know,
it is a hypothetical, but like in reality, I don't see if I don't like somebody, I probably won't be like, okay, hey babe, can you do this for me? Because
but take it out of the realm of that. How many times? I'm pretty sure we've all been in situations where a party to been done something that you did not necessarily want to do, or you asked your significant other to do something that they probably just didn't want to do. I'm pretty sure we all have done that or been in that situation.
yes.
I've never asked to do a hard.
I ain't say you asked. I say you could have been asked and you did something that's like, I really don't want to do this shit, but I'm here obviously just for the person I'm with.
Yeah,
I see that look like, damn, yeah, you kind of right. I mean, we all have, so just even out of the realm of that, we've all been in those situations. So, yeah, that one is a little extreme, because but it's not an impossible scenario either. Sometimes that happens in relationships.
That's a fucked up scenario.
It is. It's a very fucked up situation.
So
because I forgot all about the part about
that's what I'm saying about favorite artists.
and then it's just like it's like, bro, like on top
That's
of that,
like asking, like, hey, you know what? Let's just break up.
But I think. Okay, so simple answer. You going with your partner, you going with your partner, you going to the concert.
I'll probably go with my partner because I know the hell it's gonna be.
I'm going to my concert. What you doing?
Wait a minute, hold on, wait, I got a question. What are the times of the concerts? Hold on, wait. I'm trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to meet and greet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can meet the meet and greet.
Hey, because I can go to the meet and greet and then go to your concert. That way we both win.
Yeah, like after your concert done.
Hold on. We know how we all have probably been to concerts. It's traffic, it's all types of shit that goes into that. And your shit might be on one side of town to the other.
But that's fine. But if the meet and greet is before the concert, right?
Are you gonna go or not? It's a simple thing. Are you
yeah,
going? Your artists like you gonna
man, this Jackson on everything downtown.
And concerts never start on time.
They don't.
Especially
So
black
that
people.
concert definitely ain't starting on time.
And especially if you
But the
don't
meet
care.
and greet is before the concert.
I had a meet
The meet and greet could be before the concert. So I already meet my favorite artist, took my picture. Hey, what's up? Oh, look, her concert at 9 o'clock. It's 8:30. Let me go ahead and shoot over there real quick. Boom.
ain't no real quick.
Like you said, everything is downtown.
Everything's
The
downtown.
Royal Arena.
You got
Florida
your artists
Theater.
already starting first before
You
the
just
actual
said
main
the
concert.
concert don't start on time. So
Right.
the meet and greet might not be happening right when you
You
want
feel me?
But,
Like,
hey, but once I get my picture, hey, what's up? I can go.
You might have like 20 people in front of you
Man,
and end up
fuck
taking
all
like
of them.
20 minutes a
Man,
piece.
fuck all.
I'm like, hey man, it's
What
gonna
you
be
gonna
birthday to
move
me.
out
I gotta.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I gotta
Then
go.
you got a situation. You get boxed. There you go.
Hey,
Hey, it's a sacrifice you make for your partner.
There we go.
Why are you in jail?
Well,
but hey,
That's
well,
what- now
but
guess
at least
what?
I have an excuse for not being there.
that too.
this is
You
only.
see that?
And
You said, hey, I don't want to go.
Hey,
It's
that's
not
what
that
you're
simple.
doing.
It's not that
You
simple.
see the trouble y'all willing to go to?
Toxic. That's love. That's love. Not love. Oh my god.
Not the best cause of love, baby. That's not love.
Because I'm just saying.
And if it's love, it ain't love for yourself. That's a lot. I don't want that type of stress.
It's like I'd rather you go with somebody who's like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's your homegirl. You know, y'all love this artist. Y'all go. Y'all have the
And look,
best
I'll
time
pay y'all to
possible.
get some drinks while
You
you're
feel
there.
me? Like birthday money. What's up? Like,
But it's not the same when your person's.
oh my.
Okay, so the underlying question: should you sacrifice your own happiness for the sake of your partner?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
That's a whole different
Wait.
thing.
Yes.
I mean, that's technically
For
that's
one
the
night
underlying
or for the
question.
whole
At any
duration?
point, I'm not saying for the duration of the, but at any point, should you be like, I'm not gonna be happy about this because that's.
I think it depends on the situation.
Yes.
It depends on the
There's
situation.
give and take. That's what happens in a
Depends on the
relationship.
But give and take, you still should be happy about it. Yes or
Not all the
But
time. Not
depends
every
on the
So
situation.
that's what I'm asking. Should you sacrifice your own happiness for the sake of your partner? That's yes or no.
There's not a yes or no. That's a problem with that question. There's not a yes or no. there's different aspects and
say no.
things that go on.
I say no.
Well, maybe.
I mean,
She said there's no yes and no. I'm saying no.
black and white for you. It's gray. It's very gray.
It's a lot of
Because
gray area.
it just depends on the situation.
Now, in just the basis of just that, the general question, no, you should never sacrifice your happiness for anybody. It don't matter who the fuck it is.
Right.
But when you start really looking to the scale of relationships, like I said, it's been situations and scenarios where we all have sacrificed something that we wanted to do or something for our significant
Did that
other.
make you unhappy to do that sacrifice though? That's the question.
But it depends. Like she said,
What do you
even
mean?
she
So are you making sacrifices that you're not happy about?
Well, that's the thing. All right, so we'll use her example. When she was like, "Look, I may not want to go with this artist, but you know what? Me spending time with my significant other
It's making me
that.
happy. Exactly. That was my. That's a yes. She's happy in that moment because what she said was, seeing my partner happy is enough for me. So at this point, she's making a sacrifice, but she's saying she's happy about it.
Yeah.
So again, my question still, if you're making these sacrifices and you're not happy, is that what you should be doing?
I guess in that situation though, it's also a thing of like the concert isn't necessarily the happiness; it's just the time with the person.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, and even in that sense, she's still not necessarily sacrificing her happiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, for some people it could be because if you're going to, I'm upset that I'm missing my favorite artist, or I'm upset for this, and then I'm going to do this and I'm not happy about it.
Right.
Yeah, but all right, you might want Burger King one day. They might want Waffle House.
Go to both.
You might not want both. See?
One, you can stop at one spot.
Are you considering that sacrificing happiness? That's why I said
that's
it's such a.
Would that make you unhappy to eat?
It might make. Wait, hold on. Let's not act like y'all don't get upset when it comes to y'all and food.
And
Do you not get upset about anything with food?
I do.
All right then.
Okay.
Don't act like that.
But I can also go and do what I want to do. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm going to force myself to eat something I don't want to because I'm going to be unhappy about it. I can go, I got a car, I got money. I can go get what I want.
No. You don't have all those options. You ain't got all those options. This is where we eat. This is where we eat, because this is where
we're eating here.
So we're eating here.
Not eating there.
Ain't no Burger King.
Ain't no options. You gonna sit your ass down right here. Now what? Guess what?
You can't have it your way. You not loving it. None of that. This is what we got.
And guess what? You gonna be unhappy.
I said I shouldn't have to sacrifice.
You should.
So I don't know why y'all.
So you gonna break up over that?
I don't know why y'all put me in this scenario.
Because you the one that made it so goddamn black and white. So you gonna break up over that? Because you ain't getting some hibachi, my nigga. Damn.
At that time, say that you dead broke. You gotta hit him and pay for it. But right now he say he don't got the hibachi money, but you want hibachi that bad. If we don't got no money, I'm not gonna be upset.
Why
but that's your happiness.
They closed.
What?
They're closed.
Okay.
You can't go there either. So what you gonna do now?
Wait, hold on, I'm so confused. Oh, she said we can't afford hibachi. Now they closed.
Hey, whichever one.
Oh, they closed and we can't afford hibachi.
That's right.
They closed.
So even if it was open the next day, you still can't get it.
It's all fucked. It's all types of fuck.
So then at that point, my happiness will come from eating if there's nothing else. So again, I'm still not sacrificing anything because then my happiness would come from having something to eat.
I feel like happiness is a sliding scale though.
True.
You can't just be like, well, you know, you want to do this one thing that I wanted to do. I just
and I'm unhappy.
You feel me? I just sacrifice my happiness.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not
in the general aspect, of course. Like it's easy to say, like, no, I would not sacrifice my happiness, or you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But like you just said, it's a scale.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit outweighs the other. Like when it comes to something to measure that, you're not gonna break up with somebody over that. Now,
and
if
I
it's
never
a
said break
continuous
up.
thing,
That's
hold on. Different.
But we never even said break up though. So that's very extreme.
That is extreme.
What? Oh, the question. I'm trying to move away from this question, y'all. Like I said, this was the conversation that happened on Facebook. And as it went into it, we dove into should you sacrifice your happiness for the sake of your partner?
So what did some of the comments say?
Don't worry, I'm pulling right on up.
I just.
But of course, some of the comments, well, the ones that were actually engaging with me, guys were saying that they would just go with their partner because, again, it's not going to kill them. Which I let them, I'm like, that's fine if that's your choice.
Typical guy response.
Yep.
Right. But even
I don't want
then,
no drama. I don't want no
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the reason why we do it.
I feel like hearing her mouth. I don't feel like doing that.
But yeah, I do get it because that is.
right. So then the questions that follow, I was like, is that because you choose to, or do you feel like you have to? Because if it's a choice and you're doing it because you willingly want to, you want to make these sacrifices, I don't think you're going to be unhappy with what you want to do.
Right.
But if you're feeling like you have to, a lot of times you are going to be unhappy if you feel like somebody forcing you, or it's going to be problems. You can't be yourself, or it's going to cause problems.
Right.
You can't make your own decisions, or you got to hear her mouth, and she going to bitch with you for 3, 4, 5 days.
And it's like.
And that's not fair.
It's not fair, especially if you forcing me to go see this nigga. I don't even like this nigga, bro. You know I don't. I don't even know why you set me up like that. Like,
let's not let that shit go. He gonna be the type of nigga like, look, you know I don't want to fucking see him.
You know I don't. Like, I don't know
why you don't like this nigga though. Like, for real, man.
Because it's just one thing. It's like, okay, I ain't have nothing else going on. On top of that, it's like my favorite artist too. It's just like me as a partner. I want to be aware of you just as I'm aware of me, right? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, well, I want to do this, and because you're my partner, you got to do this with me. You know, it's like I want to be like, okay, I know I like this person and you don't, so I'm gonna get my homeboy. We gonna go together, or homegirl, whatever. And you go so when by the time we come together.
See, and now you bring a whole another dynamic.
By the time we come together, you messed up, man.
You brought another whole other issue.
Homegirl, you just messed up.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'm with you.
No.
You know that's the issue.
I'm with you.
On your birthday
I'm
too?
with you though.
You want to spend it with another bitch? Now we gonna have a
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
She didn't want to go.
You fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm just saying a homie,
But I
bro.
feel like
you
that's
should-
fine.
It don't matter.
In a more mature relationship, I feel like that is perfectly okay.
No, it is.
It's the homie, like,
But
come
let's
on,
be
like,
real.
Toxic talk to the talk. No, don't do that. Let me save you help right now. Don't do that. Don't
I'm
do
about
that.
to say you.
Yeah,
don't try to spend your birthday.
Let me tell you, I'm growing, but I ain't there yet.
Because me personally, I'm more apt to just go alone before I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just more apt to I'm just gonna do my thing. You have fun. I'm gonna be right with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's birthday time. Of course I'm gonna see you. But it's just like, why? If this is your activity, obviously, you know what I mean?
Your
like,
birthday.
This is your birthday. This is your activity. You have fun. Because I don't want to do that. That should be okay. That's how I feel.
How much? But it's not always that easy.
It's not always.
It's not.
Setting boundaries is sometimes hard because people sometimes, be setting the boundaries.
You ain't nothing wrong with setting boundaries, but
Just know she ain't gonna respect.
No.
I respect the
honestly,
honesty in that.
it's not that I'm not gonna respect it. Like, everybody should have boundaries, but I'm a person when it comes to relationship. Like, I can't say I'm all about my partner, but I am. And I feel like it should be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your set time for you too. Everybody should be their own individual inside a relationship. But again, to me, there's a give and take, and something
so
like
how
that.
do you dictate when they give and when they take?
I don't think it's for me to dictate, but there's conversations and communication that happens.
Well, from what it sounds like right now, it's saying like, if it's my birthday, I'm dictating that you're going to give on my birthday because it's my day.
I wouldn't say it's dictating, but for my partner to know how special my day is for me, I feel like she'll want to do that.
I get you, but is that not where you still compromise? Because they can say, hey, I can spend the morning with you on your birthday. I can spend most of the day with you on your birthday. Why does it have to be all your way or nothing?
Because I would do the same.
But just because you would do the same doesn't mean someone else has to.
You're absolutely correct. But again, like I said, I'm growing, but I ain't there yet.
Okay, we're admitting this. It's on camera.
That also as well, like she just said, that's more than likely you're gonna have a conversation prior to. So if we've been together for a certain amount of time, hey, you already know how I feel about my birthday, and that is a very important day to me, and that I would like to spend that day with you. So if you already know this prior to,
However, what about the other person? What if they're like, I understand this is important to you, but birthdays are not that important to me.
No,
do you force them to make it important?
But see, that's what I say. It's that conversation.
Yeah. It's like at that point.
But do you not? But something that's important to your partner, even though your whole life you didn't care about it, okay? But you came into the life of this person that it is important to. Mm-hmm. You don't think you should take that time and acknowledge that for them?
You can, but what if they acknowledge it in their way? That's what I'm saying. They're still willing to compromise with you. They're still willing to have the first part of the day with you. Something that they probably didn't do with anybody else. But that's not enough for you.
No.
And that's not compromise. That's not fair to them. Because at this point, they're still willing to meet you halfway, and you're not willing to meet them. It's all your way or nothing. It's
not
what
on my
you're
birthday.
saying.
No, exactly. You're absolutely correct.
So, and that's what I'm saying. It's not fair.
Any other day, but not on my birthday. I compromise any other goddamn time, but on my birthday, no, baby.
So pretty much your birthday is like the most important day of the year.
It's a dictation.
If that's one of my important days. I'm like, yes, hell yeah. I don't care about Christmas and all that shit. I mean, you give me one gift, I don't care. Like, okay, cool. But my birthday, no.
But see, that's my day. Like I said, that's a conversation you gotta have with a partner and her partner have. Okay?
So do you let go of a partner because they're not in tune with one day?
If you did not treat me how I feel like should have been treated.
That's her boundary.
Over one day.
But that's her boundary.
I'm just asking because 364 days out of the year they're great to you, but this one day you're gonna let a whole good relationship go. I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm asking for clarification.
I won't say I'll let them go, but things can change. Things definitely will change. Feelings, things is gonna perspire.
I would just feel like, just don't force me to do some shit I don't like to do. Right. Just because it's your birthday. Like,
yeah.
That's why I agree with
But I'm not that person. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do.
But you're going to
No. This question, that's totally different. But like in reality, I'm not going to force somebody to do something they want to do. Me, personally, I'll tell you what I want to do on my birthday. We'll discuss, okay, well, if you don't want to go there, okay, where, let's meet in the middle, where you want to go. I already had this conversation with somebody before. I mean, we're not talking anymore. My birthday ain't here yet. But when we did have that conversation, I'm like, okay, I want to go to New York. He's like, no, I don't want to go to New York. Okay, so we met in the middle where we do want to go, pick 3 places, and we're like, okay, we both had said New Orleans. Okay, that's compromise to me.
That's fair.
I mean, as long as you compromise,
that's fair.
As long as you compromise.
But
if it's just a thing of like, now I don't want to do, I don't want to do shit. You know what I mean? Like if it's something like that, like there can't be, you can't be selfish, and I can't be selfish either. Mm-hmm. In that sense. That's just that for me.
I don't think it's being selfish with that right there, with that question.
No. I'm just saying it's just. I mean, that is kind of selfish.
That's selfish.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
That's selfish.
We don't be giving a fuck, man. We don't.
I mean,
that's selfish as fuck.
Y'all say that, and y'all show things different too. Y'all are programmed that way to say y'all don't give a fuck.
We are.
Let's be honest. There are things that do fuck with y'all, but y'all not gonna admit it.
It's program conditioned.
Yes, conditioned. There you go.
Definitely conditioned. But in all, in some matters, no. Some people just honestly, it doesn't bother them as much. Mm-hmm. So in an instance like that, they are willing to. Okay, look, I'll go with you with this, even though I hate this artist or whatever. But it's not gonna bother me that much. It's not an end all be all for me, right?
Right, and that's for me too. It's not. It's what it is.
And for some people, it's like that, which is totally fine. But in other instances, hey, maybe the person like, look, I fucking love this artist. Any other time, hey, cool. I would do that with you. Mm-hmm. But this is my favorite artist as well. If I already kicked it with you for your birthday, and we already spent that time, we spend time anytime else. I don't feel like that me doing this should be a end all be all. But like I said, it's always a conversation. It's boundaries on both sides. Mm-hmm. Y'all got to be willing to have that conversation. Say, hey, is this really worth like blowing this shit up for, or can we look beside this? Okay, we have our feelings and feel however we feel, but obviously when we have a conversation later on about it, things will subside, and we'll make up for it. It comes back to that compromise. You're gonna be upset and raise hell, but foot in ass.
Right.
No.
Wow, they at the concert having a time of their life.
I'm grown from that. I ain't gonna put no foot in nobody's ass and lie. But all I'm gonna say, things gonna change. I'm gonna say like that.
She's gonna retaliate.
It's retaliation.
But why would it? That's a retaliation.
You saying it's gonna change? I mean,
that's a punishment. Yeah.
It don't have to change.
So you're
get an
punishing
attitude
someone
with me,
for
okay,
having their
but
own
like,
boundaries,
to
whereas
me-
you would want
To
them.
me, it's just now how I would be towards that person, and I feel I'm not getting that same thing in return.
But
then it's gonna change from there. Yes, it is.
But you also can't expect people to be the same way that you are, and you can't expect people to value the same things that you do. You have to accept what they value and accept who they
and
are.
I accept. That's the point. I'm accepting the things that you value, but now when I feel like I'm not being valued in that same
Over one
aspect.
day would make you not feel valued.
yes.
Okay.
If it's that one day, that's supposed to be special to me.
She done made it very clear.
I guess because even me, I've been in my relationship for 4 years now. I don't think I've spent except one birthday with him. Any other time I might spend time. I went with y'all to DR. This birthday that just passed, I was in Tallahassee. So I'm like, of course, my birthday has always been super important to me. Y'all know that.
Right.
As a Gemini, it's always been important to me, but it's not important to him.
Okay, but
And hold on,
okay,
I'll let you talk.
you're right. You're absolutely correct.
And as important as it is to me trying to force somebody to make it important to them, it's not going to work. He'll look at me like, okay, I treat you well any other day. You gonna trip over one day? Okay, chill. I'll see you when you're done.
But if that one day you already know we had that conversation, it's important to me. I have a right to trip right now.
Thank
Because
you.
you know.
Thank you.
You know.
That's my whole
So if you know that this day is important to me, then we, like I said, the conversation.
But then at that point, I feel like at that point you already know. If you already know your partner is not the person to be as excited about birthdays,
then leave that motherfucker if it's important to you.
or sure you can, but it's also like I got to the point of just growing up and being like,
I'm not.
No, I'm just kidding.
right. I'm like, if that's what it is to you, that's valid. But I'm also like, there are other things that are more valuable than a birthday.
But
there are other.
What's your boundary?
It depends on the person.
That goes from person to person. Whatever your boundary. Somebody else might look at it when it comes to food. Hey, motherfucker, I like eating here on certain days. You better be willing to want to eat here every now and then. Oh, you don't? Okay, we ain't deal with each other. Shit is silly from person to person, and some shit might be important to the next person. It's that. But that's why I said that question is so general and it seems so black and white, but it's not, because it's so much gray area, because everybody has their own set of boundaries for themselves.
So does one specific thing dictate your overall happiness?
It could, depending on what that
and
thing
is that, and so then I guess I get into the thing as that is when you make a choice. You're choosing that you're either going to be happy or you're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
And then if you're choosing that you're not going to be happy, what are you doing about it?
But that's what he was saying when it comes back to the whole scaling thing. Like you may have something where somebody sees something, we'll say like physical touch or sex is important to them, but for the other person, hey, that might not be on their number one on their love language. That might be like 4 or 5. Okay, so where do you find that balance? Because obviously you know how this person feels about it, but you also know how this person feels about it.
That ain't gonna work.
Exactly. That's the point.
That's why I was going to go to the stage.
Y'all have that communication. Y'all talk. All right. Of course, you don't always try it out, but if nobody's willing to compromise, then yeah.
And that's what I was gonna say. It comes down to a choice then, because it's are you willing to compromise or are you not?
No.
All right. That was a beautiful conversation.
Was it?
It was. It was really good.
See, I finally gave you an answer. No.
No. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, she was probably the more direct one when it came to that shit. Hey, no! God damn it. I'm not doing it. You gonna spend time with me. I'm toxic. You fucking right. I don't care. It is what it is.
That shit crazy.
I can't be bad at that. Still love
It's alright. I mean, no, love is always there for me. Yes. Yes.
Sure. Her love is conditional. Anyway.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I just said it.
No, I did not say that.
Alright. Anyway, so let's y'all before we get out of here, we're gonna do our rosebud and thorn of the week. And for those that don't know, the rosebud and thorn, your rose is something good or great that happened recently. The thorn, something bad or less than exciting that happened. And then the bud is something that you're looking forward to coming up. Anybody want to start? All right, let's go.
Keep coming over here.
Nothing but smoke. That shit been lit up.
Rose. was definitely the Melon Market Juneteenth. That was like my first time doing like a 30-minute set. And
Really?
Dolo, yeah.
Congratulations.
Doing 30-minute set Dolo. They fucked with it. There was a whole lot of people out there. It was love. Somebody flew into town. Saw me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on. Man or
woman. But it's the homie.
niggas love leader.
It's the homie. It's the
The
homie.
homie don't fly.
So don't.
No, because it's like,
It's okay. Just continue.
You guys want
Hey,
to
I
show?
ain't gonna tie you up like that, bro. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm over here just. Okay.
Leave me alone.
Thorn, like it has to be this, like it's this week.
Or
No,
the last month, maybe.
Shit. It was.
Dang, you stressed out.
that forehead started.
Somebody.
Yeah, recently it was somebody that I really loved. I kind of got in my own way. Shit kind of went left. So.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
You want to talk about it?
Not
on the pod.
camera.
Not on the pod.
Not on camera.
Just gonna put it out there, like
What's your bed?
Yeah, right. Let me come back. And Bud, shoot, Bud, got another show coming up.
Well, hey,
Another show coming up. What's Good Showcase. It's me and 5 other artists. Somebody coming in from Tallahassee. Who's performing.
Tally.
His name Facey. Have you ever?
Nope.
No. Okay.
You shouldn't ask me that.
No, all right. Since you said Tally, I was like, oh, maybe. Okay. Back to you, Bob. Right. But yeah, somebody Tallahassee Facey coming into town. Yeah, finna be on set rocking this Saturday. So, and I'm in with the summer camp with the kids. We doing big things over at Jacksonville Arts and Music School. So we have like later on in the summer we got a basically like they putting together like kind of like a festival. So want the community to come out support. So if y'all got time,
Okay.
that's my Rosebud and Thorn.
Okay. Let's see. My rose. I finally have an assistant who has been helping me get caught up on a lot of things with various business ventures that I have going on. So I'm very thankful for her. She's gotten a lot done in the last couple of weeks. So that's my rose. My thorn, I got a brand new football team.
No.
And
That's okay.
No, right.
Go ahead. Let me hear this.
okay, on the bright side of my new football team, I got a new quarterback. He's real sweet. He's awesome. But, being that I'm a female captain, some of the guys coming in, they just
Ain't with it. Like
they ain't
I
with the
said.
authority of a female, so it's a little headbutting going on the field. So then our game Monday, we were up 31-30, 4 seconds left in the game, and we lost.
Damn.
So
Damn. Touchdown?
Wait, well, you gotta expound on that a little. So the other team had the ball.
the other team had the ball. They were like 3 yards out.
From the touchdown? Oh.
Yeah.
So it was all or nothing, huh?
Yeah, it was all or nothing.
Y'all defense trash.
I wouldn't even say 3 yards. They was probably like
Defense good.
a couple feet.
Y'all defense trash. Y'all need a defense coordinator. Need somebody in your ear.
Listen, the one person that should have been playing safety.
All right, don't sell out. Wait.
I don't care. The one person that should have been playing safety, he was up there next to my fucking linebacker. What are you doing, sir?
Maybe he's trying to blitz.
No, the linebacker's at the front of the field. You supposed to be in the back. What the fuck you doing?
Trying to blitz. It's a safety blitz.
Like she mad.
He's like, I am a safety. You are the safety.
We had no safety.
You're
They
trying to
come
blitz.
out, he got it in the back. Sir,
He misread.
there's 3 people that can run
He misread.
against our one person in the back. You tripping.
He said the blitz. 4
Boy
seconds.
came for the flag.
So then my bud, I am going out of town for the next week. I'll be,
For a whole week?
yes,
Oh, shit. What do you want?
half of it will be paid for by the job.
Nice.
Just going to Orlando. But
Hey, shit.
finally, I am finally,
That's-
listen, hold on. But I am finally celebrating my birthday with my partner. 2 weeks late, but it's happening. It's happening. It happened.
It's happening.
Happy
That's the
belated.
compromise.
It's the compromise, right? So, and then his son is gonna be celebrating his birthday as well.
Nice.
Oh, nice, yeah.
What position? What position you play?
That's a whole nother.
Me?
Yeah.
I like to play. I either play. Is it corner? I either play corner or linebacker.
Oh, so you got the speed.
When I have to.
Right.
And our other friend Ashley, she's really good.
That's what's up.
We play on Mondays. Y'all come and watch us.
Where?
9-8. Bay Meadows.
Bay Meadows.
Next.
Rose.
Mhm.
Something that's good to have. I guess my trip that I just came back from Jamaica. It was beautiful.
Traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling.
Oh yeah, I gotta put some stamps on the passport.
I need to get to Jamaica.
It's half and half. I'll tell you about it later.
Mm.
My thorn. It's been a good couple of weeks.
Okay.
It's been a good couple of weeks.
Hey, man, it's the second time you have a thorn.
For real.
You mad?
Yeah.
Sound like
You mad about
I don't let things bother me too much, man.
That's good.
I get that.
That's good.
I
I
get
try not to let things bother me too much. My grandmother's coming into town for a whole week, so I haven't
Aw.
seen her since December when my grandfather
Oh, that's
died.
nice.
So it'd be good to see her again. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's my turn, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, dude, you've been talking all day.
Now she wanna be quiet.
Get your shit off.
Rose, what's been good that happened?
Niggas been talking.
My birthday came in September.
We know.
Anyway,
I ain't know that.
thank you. I did pass my first part of my promotion test,
Nice.
so I guess that's a rose.
Mhm.
A thorn. I am single again, I guess.
Back on the crowd.
Not.
So that last shit that we said on the podcast, yo, X that shit out. All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was like the next week. I said, you want to start acting dumb now? All right, don't worry about it. We good.
You was talking so good.
You know what I'm saying? You know I don't big up no nigga.
She had the glowing
I don't be
eyes,
bringing up
the
no
butterflies,
nigga.
that shit crazy.
The damn big up
Hey,
nigga,
you know what?
he fuck up next. Ooh.
Let's go
So
ahead.
I don't do the shit. Anyway, so what is it, bud? Okay. Whew. So I got a test. The next part of the test, Friday, y'all. Y'all pray for me and make sure I pass this so I can get a promotion.
For sure.
Yeah.
You got it.
So that's what's
Did you
coming up.
practice?
Yes, I've been practicing
Okay.
my
You got
speeches.
it. You got it.
Oh, shit.
You know, I don't like
shit.
talking.
Doing the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, that's
You don't like
People
talking?
think
Public
that-
speaking, I really. Let me
Oh.
tell you, this is your first time meeting me. This is the most I've ever talked on this podcast.
Oh,
She be struggling with English.
I got it.
Like you gotta get out of character on these people place now.
Out here selling out. Out here selling out, man.
But no, real talk. This is like the most I really ever talked being on this podcast.
That's understandable.
I guess it depends on what it is.
I don't talk very much either.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know why they keep bringing me back.
I like being here.
We like having you
It
here.
brings me out my, makes me talk more,
So you can practice for the
conversate more.
therapy when you start.
Exactly.
Coaching, there you
Exactly. Then when I have my pop-up shop, I can talk to people more.
There you go.
I might need help.
Marquise?
You need to tell me what's wrong with me.
I got you.
That's not
She
true.
just said she
She'll
tried to-
listen to me.
Oh, okay.
She'll
She
listen
listened to
to
men. You're right.
Clearly not, bitch, because I'm single.
Or maybe he didn't listen to you. Maybe that's why you're single.
Oh. She like that.
You know what?
She gotta change it. You know,
Yeah, shit, you can say it like that.
It was a flip.
You know what?
TikTok flip. Okay.
She said, oh.
There's a little of both. A little of both.
Marquise?
Rose for the week. Releasing the EP finally with my man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Available on all streaming platforms. Shameless plug. Well, fuck all that. My God, I produced this motherfucker.
Shit.
All the spice.
Okay.
Spice. Yeah. But yeah, that's a Rose for the week. Thorn had got into an accident going to my solo therapy session, so that was a
Oh,
bummer.
man.
But
So you
it
missed the therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, you
it
missed it.
Was it bad?
Nah, it was a slight.
That's a plus. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Right.
it was just a slight little fender bender.
It was your fault or theirs?
It was mine, but they
Yeah.
came to a complete stop when they was already pretty much about to pass the light, and the light had turned yellow. So they came to a stop, and I was not preparing for them to stop. So I was like, oh shit.
At least it was only that.
You know,
No, because he come out the car looking at the shit.
right.
Like, come on, bro. That bullshit.
Let me get your
And then
insurance
also,
card. Right.
Right.
Let me get your insurance, bro.
Yo, but he didn't even speak English. He was Asian, so.
Oh, damn. I was like, oh.
Yeah, him and his
that's
mom.
all the palm colored Americans were.
My back.
But I would say Bud would be a upcoming show that me and Pete are actually planning for the next month.
Bless.
Yeah.
Where's the show? Do you have a date?
Yeah, the 29th. It's a Friday.
July 29th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but
Oh, you can say it's
not quite, but yeah.
to be
fuck it.
determined or
Fuck it.
something.
It's done.
Tentatively July 20th.
Yeah, that's but
For sure.
thankful, blessed, taking it one day at a time. I guess.
As we should. Well, I am thankful that we were able to have this conversation. Would y'all like for the Safe Here crew to be able to find y'all on social media anywhere?
Find me everywhere at Intricate93. That's INTRICATE 93. Everywhere on platforms, Intricate the Almighty. Thank y'all for having me.
DeVoe?
You can find me on Instagram at justme_DeVoe, DEVOE.
I can find me at Shorty2Sweet. That's
Shorty.
Shorty number 2 sweet underscore. Alright, yeah.
Follow me on all social media platforms at Respect Mr. Walker. Also follow the pod at Safe Here Pod on IG.
Alright, and then y'all can find me on Instagram. I am the Vibes Dealer with an underscore at the end, not Vibes Healer, Vibes Dealer.
That was my bad.
Yeah. My name is Destiny. Again, make sure y'all follow the podcast, Safe Here Pod. And thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all next 2 weeks.